Good Monday morning, Hunt County. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend this weekend. There was a lot to do in Greenville, lots of fun festivals going on. We had our customer appreciation at the office and it was great. We had Established 82 out, lots of fun, bounce houses. I hope you guys all had so much fun at all the different events going on. So today I have another guest, of course. I have Alex Hammonds with Madison Insurance. So he sells car insurance, house insurance, and commercial insurance.
That is correct. So I've been doing it for 3 years now. Started actually with a different company and then moved over to Madison Insurance. And then they purchased another building and another agency downtown. So now we have a building that we can call our own, not a rental. And then, so we've been downtown 2 years now, I believe. They're fixing to do some major updates on that building, so I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done.
So what company was it before? You guys took over the company, so it's still it's an established business, been here 30,
oh, no,
40 years?
It established in the 40s?
In the 40s. So now Madison essentially has been around
a long time,
long time.
Well, so there was an established agency in the 40s, I believe, or 60s. I don't remember. Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And then Sinclair Ramsey purchased that agency, I believe, in the 80s. And then we still have two ladies that has grown with the company from 87, I think one of them was there, and the 86, I think the other one was there, and they're still with us. So we purchased that Sinclair Ramsey 2 years ago. So yeah, it's been a great venture. There's some hiccups when you're buying another agency, but you know what? It's been fairly smooth for as old as the agency was, yeah, we love our customers.
And so where exactly are you located?
Okay, so if anybody knows where the old Juice or the new Juice building is, we're across the street from that, which is down close to the post office, pretty close to Square.
So just south of the post office, across the street from Greenville Utility.
Yeah,
Greenville Electric Utility Supply, I think.
Yeah, and it's their headquarters, not out here on 69.
Yeah. So why would somebody come to you for home insurance or car insurance?
Well, so we are not captive. We are independent.
What does captive mean?
Okay, so captive is like your Farmers, State Farm, Farm Bureau. They only can sell their product.
Okay.
And they work for the company.
Okay.
They don't work for the client.
They're not independent and...
Right.
Okay.
So I'm an independent agent and I can service like 50 different companies. So my interest is in the client, so I get them the best deal. Not only as far as the price is concerned, but also the best policy. Because not always the best policy is the best price for that client.
Sure.
Now, of course, some would rather just have the price than the quality, but that's their decision. And like I said, we service 50 companies. That's home and auto. Commercial, there's significantly more. Because you have several different ways you can go with commercial. You can go with your Hartford, your Progressive, your State Auto, who are they're called more of an established company, or you can go with an MGA, and they're regulated differently. Normally they're cheaper, but they have policy fees and they have taxes.
So when you're referring to commercial, you're not talking about businesses. You're talking more about liability policies. And then I know several individuals who put liability policies on their vehicles because your policy has limits. So if you have liability on top of it, you're covered that much more. So commercial is not just a commercial building. It's not just a business van or a truck. It's individual people can and probably should get some commercial liability.
Right. If you're a real estate agent,
yes,
you definitely need commercial, because if you're hauling that client around, then you're in a business atmosphere when you're hauling that client around, and your personal insurance could deny the claim if something happened when you had a client in there. Just like if you're an Uber or Lyft driver, you have to have specific insurance for that. Now, Uber and Lyft is kind of crazy because you need to have insurance that will cover when you're not on the app and when you have somebody in the car, because I think that Uber and Lyft has a policy that will cover you while you're on the app, but not with somebody in the car.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of complicated.
But you can cover Uber and Lyft drivers in that sense.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Awesome.
And also, we're talking about commercial. I have clients that's got over 40 houses. So even that is considered commercial when you have more than one home. So if you're an investor and you have 3 or 4 homes, I can put all those on one policy.
Like an umbrella.
Like an umbrella policy, and generally it's cheaper. Now it is in an MGA, so you gotta be careful.
No clue what MGA means.
Well, an MGA is they're kind of like us, where they have multiple carriers that they can go with, but they're not regulated the same. So if they go bankrupt, then you're not covered. But if like Progressive goes bankrupt, then you're still part of an insurance group that will cover you until your policy is ended. Then of course, then you have to move.
Okay.
But with an MGA, if they go bankrupt, you're done at that time.
So for home insurance, you can shop over 50 companies. For car insurance, you can shop over 50 companies. And commercial, even more than that.
Right.
Okay, so you can get the best deal. Most likely, you can get the best deal for the consumer, depending on what they need.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And that's what I really like. So when I first started, I was with a captive agent, and that's what I really like about jumping over into the independent side, is because
you can get creative and.
I'm not stuck with just one company, and I have to be like, well, this is the best I can do. Yeah. I can shop all these companies, and I can be like, look, here's the best price, here's the best coverage. Sometimes they align, sometimes they don't. Yeah. So just give me a call. I can get you. Yeah. I can get you something.
So we're gonna put his number up on the screen, but they are located at 2901 Wesley Street. So you can walk right into their office. They're here local. It's not a call center. You don't call in and have to try to shop your policy over the phone, and you can actually walk into their office and you can do everything visually right there on the desk, printouts, computer screen. So
absolutely.
I always like to shop local. So being a local vendor, we always love to have our locals on the show here. So if you're looking for insurance, car insurance, home insurance, or commercial insurance, go on into Madison Insurance or give Alex a call. And we are going to take a quick commercial break and go over the market stats.
At Money Law Firm, we are dedicated and focused on being professional, personal, and proactive.
In the title business, there's a lot of paperwork, but when you walk in the door, you don't see that. You see clean, clear walls, you see very straight lines.
Everyone here is like family.
They have a great team of people. The communication is great. I send as much business as I possibly can down here because they take such great care of us.
Welcome back to Monday Market Update, and we're gonna go right in and talk about the stats of last week of home sales, listings, pendings. So not only is Alex an insurance agent, he is also a real estate agent, so he can chime in a little bit more on all these statistics and everything we're seeing here in the market. So last week, that's the last 7 days from today, 49 homes were listed, 26 homes were sold, and 13 went into the pending status. Last week we had 31 homes listed, so we are up from last week. 24 homes listed not last week, but the week before. So we sold a little bit more than last week, and pending we're sitting right there at lucky number 13. So active homes on the market, the week before it's been steady in the mid 200s. There hasn't been a big fluctuation lately. So last week and the week before there was 278, and then this week was 277 homes currently active on the market in Hunt County. Sold prices. So last week we sold over $1 million a day. We sold $9,677,109 in real estate in Hunt County. Now, again, this is just residential homes. This doesn't include land. This doesn't include businesses. This doesn't include multifamily. So that number, realistically, if you're looking across the board, all real estate, it's higher than that. This is just residential homes.
So the total has gone up, but the number sold is about the same.
Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes, I mean, we're just looking at a week's snapshot, not a month. So sometimes you have those multi-million-dollar properties that are selling and skewing the numbers, and sometimes you have the fixer-uppers that are selling for $50,000, $60,000 that are skewing the numbers. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this is just a small snapshot. And last week I said that I was going to put on here like last month, last year, and do you know what? I didn't do it.
I was going to ask you about that because I watched the update and I was like, I wonder if that's on here.
Yeah, so we had a little bit of I wasn't going to be hosting this morning, and I'm hosting. So I didn't get it done. So next week, I'll do it next week, I promise.
I'll be looking at that.
Yeah. Okay, so now into the new homes that came on the market last week. This one is 3603 Dalton Street. This is just north of downtown off of Sockwell up there. This home was originally built in 1960, but you can tell when we go inside, an investor got a hold of it and updated the inside beautifully.
I don't know about you, but I like that blue.
I know. So there's some blues that I'm like, but that blue, it looks good with the white trim. It really pops, and then the wood on the porch there really looks great. It's 1,400 square feet, and they're asking $224,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Ooh.
So you can see they've updated it with a wood look tile here, and this is a shower, and it has that nice little nook there. Not all builders are doing that anymore, where you can put your shampoos and stuff there.
And that's a big one. That's not a little bitty thing.
No, that's a big one. Yeah.
Your head and shoulders will fit in that.
And they're going with the gray tone throughout the house. This is, I believe, the master bedroom. When I was clicking through, it seemed like the biggest bedroom that they have. Still gray tone walls, white trim, gray floors. It's really what's in right now, and it's cohesive throughout the whole house. Here's the kitchen, white shaker countertops, that nice brushed nickel on the cabinet pulls, stainless steel, and the sink. It just blends very well together.
Hard surfaces, yeah, it all looks good.
Yeah, to me
Love
it looks like it might be like a quartz countertop.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that.
Yeah, there was no good, like, really close picture of the countertop, but to me, I'm gonna guess that's quartz countertop, which is a really nice upgrade. It's an upgrade from granite, so they really considered the buyer here. Well, I guess that was the last one on Dalton. So now we'll skip over to our next one, which is 122 Comanche. This one is actually listed by Barbara Thomas at Home Texas Real Estate. Comanche, that is down near L3 off of Traders. This home was built in 1994. It is just shy of 15. Sorry. I am sorry. I pulled up the wrong one.
They say that looks like it's newer than 94.
It is newer. That whole development is newer than 94. Our next one will be 96. This one is 2006 and 1,752 square feet. So ignore my last one. Those numbers were wrong. I had the wrong sheet in my hand. 1,752 square feet, built in 2006. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is a Castle Rock home. In that year, in that neighborhood, Cliff Jones was in that neighborhood building. So I could be wrong, but it kind of looks like it with the Austin stone and the brick. So this is a really cute home. They're asking $274,900 on this home. So you got a nice open concept here. You have the living room looking into the kitchen with the nice wood cabinets there.
Yeah, I like the dark cabinets in there.
Yeah, so
high ceilings.
A lot of what we've been seeing lately is white, but in the early 2000s, wood was really in, and I still like the wood.
I like both.
Yeah.
I could go either way,
I mean,
it's just nice either way.
It depends on the colors of the walls,
Well, yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean, if you have dark cabinets and light appliances versus light cabinets and dark appliances, it really just everybody's individual taste. But
Right.
you can see here you got the granite here, also stainless steel appliances. I like the pendulum lights right
yeah.
above the island there. Nice big tile in the kitchen there.
Love it.
Bathroom, same granite, so it's same throughout. I love how the doors are painted the same color as the trim.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's not normal, but it's something that I love. I really love it. And then you have the nice soaker tub there, and it looks like his and hers closets.
Yeah, I would have guessed that too.
And then here is the backyard. Nice green grass in the backyard there, covered porch. And this is sorry guys. This one is on 0.14 acres, so just a regular town lot with a privacy fence. Again, this is 122 Comanche here in Greenville near L3. $274,900 is what they're asking on that one.
It's a really nice house.
Yep. This one is south of L3. This one is 2912 County Road 3311 in Greenville. This is a really nice area of Greenville that people are really looking at because it's not in town. It's acreage. This one is on 8 acres.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so 2,200 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath on 8 acres, just south of L3. You're still within really close driving distance to everything Greenville has to offer. On this one, they're asking $549,900 on it, and it was built in 1995.
Look at that front door.
I love. That's the thing, is it makes it pop.
Yeah.
I love it. Coming inside, you got the high vaulted ceilings there. You got the beautiful fireplace. Looks like a little den maybe area where the ceiling is a little bit shorter. It's not as vaulted. There is a second story, so I imagine that's where a room is upstairs. Yep. Here's the kitchen, light and bright granite countertops, nice window. I love the windows in the top there, but that it's not all the way around.
Yeah.
That you can hide stuff on the one side.
Right. Well, and I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, I don't know if I could do windows in the cabinets because I would have to hide all my junk.
So those are for display, and then you have the ones that do not have the front to just throw all your junk in. Yeah. Again, stainless steel appliances. All three houses that we've seen so far, stainless steel appliances. I love that oven. It's definitely an upgraded oven. It looks like a bigger oven than normal. It's really nice there.
That is a huge oven.
Yeah.
Looks like in '94 they probably didn't put granite countertops in, so I'm gonna say that's an upgrade, and it's really nice. It pops with the cabinet color and the backsplash color. I love it.
Yeah, and the backsplash in a diamond pattern. Usually you'd see them just straight normal. Mm-hmm. So they definitely put a little character on it. Here's the bathroom.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like it's been updated since 1994.
Yeah.
Look at that rain shower head.
It's huge.
It's great. And then you have the gray tones in here and the wood floor. You also have the marble surround. So it looks great. I love the full glass shower.
Oh yeah, love it. You know, it's funny. My wife, she always wanted a rain shower like that. Until we went on our honeymoon and they had one, and she couldn't keep from getting her hair wet. And she doesn't wash her hair every time. She washes it like every third time that we take because she takes the shower every day. So she hated it because she can't keep from getting her hair wet under the rain shower. So,
really?
yeah.
I never considered that, honestly. I just imagine being in a rainforest and it's raining and you're taking a shower.
right. But other than that, it's a nice bathroom. Yeah.
And then here you got a nice covered back porch. I'm a sucker for a back porch. Yes.
That's a swimming pool, yeah.
So in the background there you can see a swimming pool, which is right here.
Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm.
So this is the back of the house, nice swimming pool. It's a good size swimming pool too. And you can see that covered porch we were just looking under a second ago. I'm out on my back porch constantly. If it wasn't covered, I wouldn't be out there as much. So I love the covered back porch, and I love how you can just walk from the back porch out to your pool, and then you still have 8.5 wooded acres there.
Well, you got a good thing and a bad thing. You got all the trees there to keep it shaded, but it makes for a lot of maintenance on the swimming pool.
It does, but
it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's got to be worth it.
It's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
So again, this is 2912 County Road 3311 here in Greenville, 2,200 square feet on just slightly over 8 acres, and they're asking $549. Looking at everything that has been listed lately, that one's not going to last long at $549. I mean, it's a great piece. 8 acres, 2,200 square foot house, 4 bedrooms.
In really, really nice condition.
Yeah.
It's been updated in the right areas.
Yeah, and it's the location. A lot of people are wanting around. That's right near L3. A lot of people are wanting that area right there.
Yep.
So we have one more active property. Oh, no, we don't. So our last sold, or our solds, we're going into the solds here. So this one was 6607 Flamingo. I believe you've been into this one.
Yeah, it looks familiar. It looks like it looks like a house I might know who the ex-owner was of that house.
So this home was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, just shy of 1,500 square feet, located right behind the mall. The reason why he said he might know is because I actually used to own this home. This was fully redone home. It was distressed, and then we came in and redid it. So it actually sold pretty quickly. We got multiple offers the first time, and then the day before closing, the deal fell through, and my heart just hurt. And then 2 days later, we had multiple offers, and we ended up selling it for more than that first offer that fell through.
Nice.
So
nice.
A blessing in disguise. So people, when you're out there, when sellers, if your deal falls through, I know it hurts. It hurts. But you know what? Sometimes it just means that there's something better out there.
Right.
I never imagined that we would get a higher offer than we had, but it turned out to be great. So we only had it on the market 23 days in that time. So how it works is when it went under contract the first time, the time stopped. When it went back on the market again, the time started. So it was fully active for 23 days on the market, but we were very happy with how it turned out.
Looks really good on the outside,
yeah,
compared to what it did look like.
Yeah. If anybody lives in the Bird neighborhoods, I'm sure you remember what that house looked like. Our next property, this one was over on Hunter's Run, 10808 Hunter's Run. This one was on the market 47 days, so a little bit longer than we had been seeing, but we've talked about it on the show a few times. The market's cooling down a little bit. It's the time of year. Every time this year, real estate agents, we know there's a roller coaster. You're at the top of the roller coaster. In summer, you're towards the bottom there during the winter. So we're slowing down as normal. We're not selling as quickly, though we are still getting multiple offers on some homes when they're priced the way that we're pricing them. So this home sold in 47 days, and it was pretty close to asking price. This one was located out in Campbell. This one was on the market only 6 days and sold over asking price.
Nice.
So I was saying on the last one, didn't sell for quite asking price, and it was on the market a little while. This one was less than a week and sold over asking price.
So it sounds like what you're saying is it needs to be priced right to sell quickly and for multiple offers.
Right, but it's really what the seller needs. I mean,
Right.
if a seller doesn't need to sell quickly and they're okay with sitting on the market a little while, that is perfectly fine.
Right.
So this one, an alternative, this one was on 5 acres. That one was in
okay.
town, so that makes a difference as well. And it was built in 2005. So this one also was listed by Nick Gillick in our office.
Okay.
So Nick Gillick had this one listed, 6 days on the market, and sold over asking price. Congratulations,
Didn't he have
Nick.
one in Campbell last week?
Yes, he did. He's our Campbell king over there.
He had several Campbells last week, and I
Yeah.
thought I heard that he was one of them, and here he is having another one.
Yeah, so last week on the market, he had one come in. It was, I think, like 12 or 16 acres, and it was 4 houses.
That's right.
That's what it
that
was.
big property.
So
Yeah.
last week he had an active property come on the market in Campbell, and it was 16 acres, 4 houses. And the next week, he sold his other property that he had in Campbell. And he's been selling consistently. He had like 12 10-acre tracts in Campbell.
Yeah.
And those have been
With
selling
an
steadily.
airport
Yep,
on
one of them had an
yeah.
airport, I think, or next to an airport,
Right.
something like that. So Nick's been really hitting it hard out in Campbell. So if you have a property to sell in Campbell, give him a call.
Shout out to Nick.
All right, and then our last sold. This one is 805 Cleveland. This is another one of.
Yeah, I fixed to say that one looks familiar too. I think I went in that one 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so that is another one of mine and my husband's properties that we had purchased and rehabbed. We went in there and rehabbed that one, took down the paneling, repainted, did a bunch of stuff. That one also sold last week. Pretty close to the same story. We had multiple offers on it. But during the inspection period, it fell out. And then so what I actually did is I, as the real estate agent, went back to the people with multiple offers. I said, hey, it just fell out. I wanted to give you an opportunity. We just made it active, but I wanted to let you know. And one of those that came in the multiple offers matched the previous offer, and we accepted, and so it worked out great. It went active. We contacted there was like 5 different offers, I believe it was.
Oh, wow.
Contacted them all. One of them came up and said, this is our offer. We'll match what your previous offer was. And so it worked out great for everybody.
Nice.
Yep. So that was our last sold. That was all of our actives and sold that we were presenting today. Thank you, Alex, for coming on the show. If you guys are looking for any sort of insurance, home, auto, commercial.
Basically everything but health. We don't do anything with health.
What about life insurance?
Well, life insurance is so complicated. I've just stayed out of it. However, we do have an in-house lady that I can directly send you to her. She knows everything about life. That's all she does is life. So if you need help with life insurance, go ahead and give me a call. I'll send you over to her. Yeah. And she can do the best that you can ever think of.
So auto, home, commercial, and life over at Madison Insurance.
Absolutely.
Up there on Wesley Street, just south of downtown. So if you or anybody you know wants to be a guest, if you guys have an event coming up, a nonprofit who is having an event or needs some help with a drive, I know like the Senior Resource, they have need for like Meals on Wheels drivers, or the chamber has a senior group made up of business owners, and they're doing a warmth drive, and they're looking for donations for socks and blankets and flashlights and stuff. So anything like that, if you guys want to come on, any business owners, you guys are welcome to come on the show. You just need to give Casey Ralston, our marketing manager, a call or an email. Her information is on the screen right now. She is in our office here locally in Greenville, so just give her a call. If you know me personally, you can also contact me. That's okay too. So that's all that we have for our show this week, guys. I appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you next week. Family is very important to us, and that's why we wanted to bring family to our business.
We tell folks that at Home Texas Real Estate, we work as a team, and we're all working together to try to sell your house, or we're all working together to help you find the right one that you want to buy.
With At Home Texas Real Estate, it's our family helping your family.